Tell me when you're rolling.
I'm rolling.
Okay. This is me putting some chicken poo on my squash patch. It doesn't look much like a squash patch yet, but give it a couple of months, it's going to be fantastic.
It doesn't look like chicken poo.
It's disgusting that we have to buy this stuff, and it's quite expensive.
Come on, Mummy.
Yeah, go on. Spread it evenly.
It doesn't look much like chicken poo, Sophie,
Over here.
because it's been dried out
Okay.
and processed to make it nice to put on the allotment. Real chicken poo looks much more like poo.
But to be honest, I think I prefer real chicken poo, because then you don't have to pay for it, and it comes from the chicken.
Yes.
But this is my plan, this is my big plan, my no-dig plan. Chicken poo, ground cover, then in April, May, we'll have little baby cucurbit plants all over the place, and hopefully I won't need to do any weeding. And then next year when this comes off, I'll have a lovely bed ready to put potatoes in or something else. No, it's not going to be potatoes, because that's not how the rotation goes. Something like that. And you're putting lots of chicken poo on the same place.
Sophie, we need to spread the chicken poo around. Can you put some at this end?
I'm just going to You want to put your hands in it?
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about having a no-dig allotment. I know it's not actually very feasible because you have to dig it sometimes, but I'm trying lots of different things. I tried doing something last year. Oh, shall I show you? Oh, this is my other idea. Instead of gardening gloves, washing up gloves, because you can feel the roots of the weeds better. Okay, this doesn't look much now, but last year this was a glorious squash bed. You can tell I'm quite keen on squashes. So this was, I literally took up the turf from that bed and put it straight onto this bed, covered it with ground cover, put the squashes in. We had a few weeds and we've had a few cat poo visits as well, but nothing that can't be sorted out quickly. So hopefully what I'm hoping is that I'm going to be able to uncover this. This is now going to be my bean bed, and under there is going to be lovely, fairly weed-free soil, and at least it'll only take a little bit, a tiny bit digging. I won't be having to double trench it or anything terrible like that. I don't do that. Don't do double digging.
It's too much like hard work.
That's bastard trenching. That's what Alan Tishmarsh calls it, isn't it? I've got a horrible feeling all my chicken poo's going on that one spot, so I'm going to go and tell them off. I think that might be enough now, guys. That's enough. Mind you, if it's going to be squash, what is enough poo for a squash? They quite like poo.
I think that over there is enough. It's covered the ground.
But why are you doing it?
Well, I'm doing it because I want to have an even distribution of poo.
It's very important to have your poo balance right.
Yeah, ask Gillian McKeith all about that. Poo experts. I don't know.
Does her expertise extend into chicken poo?
Well, I don't know. You can tell a lot from a chicken by its poo, can't you?
Whether it's alive?
Yes. If it's egg-shaped. Don't know what that means. I've seen a lot of egg-shaped poos. I think that's probably enough now, guys.
But you're doing it.
Well, I've finished now.
Oh.
Because we need to save some for the next bed.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so this is my cunning plan to have a very expensive mulching sheet, which I'm hoping is going to get stolen by the local resident. It seems to be quite keen on stealing my allotments and stuff, especially if it's ground cover. I've had 3 tarpaulins stolen. So I'm just taking this down.
That's much better. Really, really heavy.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
Okay.
No, I've finished now, almost.
What are you putting them in?
I'm putting those in to keep it from blowing away.
It will blow away. Like how you walk that. I put my head up.
Right,
You can't sit on.
there we go.
Where did you get this ground sheet from?
I got it from Wilkinson's.
And how much did it cost? The important question.
About £7.
Wow.
Which is quite a lot. But the weed matting I used the year before was quite effective, but not as effective as I'd like. So
Hoping this will be better.
I'll try. It's another one of those experiment things. Anyway, my plan is to do this on 3 beds. And then the rest of it I'm going to have to dig it.
Run.